Lobe.
Love that.
Love that.
Love that.
Yo, what's up?
Thought it. Just vibed out, man. Pupped up, pupped in, vibed
Who
out.
that in the background, bruh?
It's Summer, bro. Her name is Summer.
I feel like summer. Except it's a dog. Except it's a dog.
Except it's a dog.
Except it's a dog.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Cool up, man. I walked her around. Today was the first full day of having her, and I walked her outside till she was tired as fuck. You know when like a dog's tongue will like curve up at the end when they tie, where she's like,
she was looking back at you like,
and she's
"Come on, bro, let's go back inside."
like, "You done yet?" I was like, "Nah, nigga, one more lap, Come on, bro, let's go." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's going on with you, big dog? What was the haps?
Man, we just chilling back, relaxing. It's about to be the last 2 weeks of school coming up. So, you know, wrapping up class and kicking ass, metaphorically.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Pop, pop. Ski, pop, pop.
I love that. What are you going to do this summer? Are you taking classes in the summer, or are you just going to...
Let me spell this. Oh yeah, I just want to spell it out real quick.
Yeah,
for all
go ahead, spell it out.
Everybody in the entire world, no, I'm not taking any fucking summer classes. I am
like
sleeping.
Sounds like a point of contention in your life right now.
Yeah, I'm not taking any fucking summer classes. Like, dude, bro, I'm so fucking exhausted, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, tired.
No, well, enjoy your time, bro. That's fair, bro. I can't even imagine doing regular classes, let alone during the summer, bro.
Yeah, no, we ain't doing no summer classes this year. Fuck that.
No. Respectables, bro. Respectables. Already.
Yeah. So we called you back here today. We called your spirits back here today because I know all the spirits are listening right now.
Yeah.
To talk about songs and things. First off, we have songs that we traded last week.
Yeah. You want to go first, or should I go first?
I mean, look. If you want to talk about a hood classic, we can talk about a hood classic.
Well, I'll go over Freaky T first.
Okay.
That's the name of the song. I believe it's called Freaky T by Corinne.
Yeah, Tia
Is there
Corinne.
an A? There it is. Yeah. Tia Corinne.
Yeah.
All around, I felt like a baddie listening to it.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like my dookie sparkle when I listened to that track.
Yeah, sparkly dookie.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all you could really ask for is, like, feeling like a baddie and, like, your dookie sparkles. So, it got those two things done. I feel like there wasn't, like, a lot going on. I don't think it was like I'm probably not gonna remember this song when I'm 80 years old. It's not gonna go down in history. You know what I'm saying? Like this isn't gonna be one of those that I'm like, I remember the days when I used to
be surprised.
Listen to Tia Corinne, Freaky T. My dookie used to sparkle. You know what I mean? Like it's probably not gonna be what happens. But look, I liked it. I had a little fun. I listened to it multiple times. It's a good track to peel that ass back to, you know what I mean? So thank you for that.
Yeah,
I fuck with Freaky T.
As long as it makes your dookie sparkle, bud, I'm fine, man.
That's it.
Like,
that's it.
That's
yeah.
That's all anybody can hope for.
Straight up.
You sent me a straight up hood classic.
Yeah, a jumper, bro.
Thinking I wouldn't know. Called Crapapalata. It's called Crapapalata by Quartetto Cetra.
Yeah,
man,
they went
bruh.
ape shit, bro.
Bruh, shit. Look, album cover. The album cover goes crazy. There's a girl sitting on the desk. She's looking up at the globe.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker's standing above her. He's got the eyeglass looking down up on her. Like, what's up? You got the eyeglass? And then there's another guy looking at the dude with the eyeglass. And then there's this other guy off to the other side.
Yeah. Yeah. Quartet, bro. Forum.
They went crazy, bro. I wasn't ready. My cap blew off. It's like this. It wasn't like big band, but it was like kind of jazzy. You know.
It was Italian. Fucking jumping shit. I don't know
kitchen
what the
music.
fuck. It was kitchen music.
Kitchen music.
Do you want to know where I got that song from, bro? You want to know the origin, or should I not?
Sup.
So I was watching Breaking Bad.
Oh,
right.
Ooh.
So you remember you've seen Breaking Bad all the way through?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't. I'm like on season 5 late, so don't say nothing about season 5. But season 4, Gail Bedecker, where the guy who was like Walter White's dingleberry, basically, like he was hanging off of his nuts the whole time.
Yeah.
The guy who wrote that diary that ended up getting Walter fucked by Hank. What the fuck was I about? Oh, it was during a scene where he was cooking, and he's like, and I was like, yeah, nigga, hell yeah. I like stopped it, Shazammed it. That was it. That was history, bro. That shit is a slap.
Yeah, whoever directed the music not directed the music, but I guess like composed or scored.
No,
that shit.
yeah, that's directed.
They nailed it.
Director of music, and they went 8, bro.
They nailed it.
They were fucking bonkers.
They nailed it, bro. Fucking, your ass went to Coachella.
I did go to Coachella.
We are talking about. I know. You might have watched or listened to the last episode where we said we were gonna go over Daniel Caesar.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everybody. That's gonna have to wait. We got to talk about Coachella.
Yeah. Everybody take a knee. We got to talk about Coachella.
Knee. We got to take a knee for the coach.
No,
and the
take a knee. Let's talk. Oh, that was crazy. That was fire.
Thanks, man.
He said, "Look, nigga, this is what I get paid to do. All right, I'm gonna do it."
Just podcasting here.
I'm just casting that pot, brother. You know.
So thoughts, concerns.
Overall thoughts. I have some very strong opinions about this shit, and I'm going to let everybody know exactly how I'm feeling. I'm going to preface this whole shit I'm about to say with I am entitled to my opinion, and this is just my opinion. When I say the things I'm about to say, I'm not purposefully trying to shit on anyone. I'm just trying to be honest about how I feel. That being said, I am no longer a Frank Ocean fan.
Oh,
and I know that sounds like sassy of me.
Yeah.
But I have very few artists that I will spend thousands of dollars to go see.
Yep.
In hotels and driving and gas and actual tickets and plane fare. All of those things, time spent, time from work missed. I spent more than $1,000 or $2 going to see Frank Ocean, and he wasn't there.
Yeah.
He didn't perform.
What the fuck, bro?
And look, bro, I am all about forgiveness and second chances and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But not when it comes to my bread, my nigga. Like, there's like, I'm like, whatever. Don't drop an album in 6 years. That's cool, bro. That's fine with me. Do your thing. Yeah. Like, I'm not your daddy. Like, none of that shit. But if I spend $2 to come see you,
yeah,
you gotta show up.
Right.
And he said he sprained his leg was the statement that was given from his management. Now, what his personal statement was, quote unquote, I actually want to read this quote off. I want to read it just so I don't fuck it up. Mm-hmm.
While you're finding it, I want to ask, did you know when you got there that he wasn't going to be there?
I knew the Thursday before I left. and I left Thursday during the middle of the day. I woke up the day I was leaving and found out he wouldn't be there.
Oh, God.
The day I was getting on the plane, I found out.
Oh, God. We'll talk about the refund shit after. After we talk about his.
Oh, what refund? They're not refunding shit.
Exactly.
They're not refunding a goddamn thing.
The disclaimer. Yeah.
So he said, hold on, I'm almost there, guys. Right around the corner. I just want to get his words exactly because I don't want to paraphrase here.
Yeah, definitely. And let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and say the fucking. So Coachella, basically, when you buy tickets, from what I understand, there is no refund that you can get, and the lineup is subject to change at any time.
Yeah, I didn't know that when I bought. I mean, even if I did know that, I probably would have still got him. I probably still would have. You know what I mean?
That makes sense, man. I mean, you were going to see Frank Ocean.
I'm just going to paraphrase because I'm having a really hard time finding exactly what he said, and I don't want to take the time up of these people who are watching.
Do it.
He said, yeah, man, it was chaotic, but, you know, chaos can be beautiful. I'll see y'all soon.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I did see that.
No, he said there's beauty in chaos. I'll see y'all soon. That was his answer. And it's like, no. It's super cool to be cryptic when no one's money is on the line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He def jammed his fans. Because the thing about Frank Ocean, I got you.
What do you mean by that?
He pulled the best stunt of all time on Def Jam. He was like, you know the story of Frank Ocean with Def Jam, right? Or should I just go through it? Okay, so Frank Ocean is signed to Def Jam. He has that, I think he had a 2-album deal with them. Uh-huh. First one was Channel Orange. The second one, nobody knew what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to just be like another album. But they didn't specify what the album was supposed to look like or be when he actually was supposed to drop it. None of that shit. They were just like, we need 2 albums out of you, Franklin. Here's 2. Give us 2. Right. So he decides to record Endless. You know that Endless album, the one where he's building a staircase to nowhere?
Oh, my gosh. No, I don't. I missed it.
So there's an album that you can only listen to it in video form. And there's also a cassette version of it. And those are the only 2 real viable versions of it. He releases those, and then the same night releases a statement and says, there are 2 albums. I repeat, there are 2 albums. And then he releases Blonde under his own label and made all the profits off of it.
Whoa.
He basically crisscrossed the label in the most genius way possible. And it's like, that's super cool when you're doing it to a multi-million-dollar corporation. But if you're doing it to the people who have spent millions of dollars to come see you, you're really just bitch slapping your whole fan base. You know?
Yeah, man. I mean, what the fuck, bro?
What the fuck? Yeah. So, you know, that's whatever. Talking about the rest of Coachella, right?
Yeah, I mean, how did it fare after you accepted that you weren't gonna see who you fucking paid to come and see?
I missed a lot of it because our plane was late. It was just like a rough trip. Like the only good part of it was going with my friend, and her and I got really close and, you know, like formed a new bond that we hadn't formed before, and we're like homies now. We even have a secret handshake. I'm not going to talk about it right now because it's secret, but you know, it exists. All right. Anyways, that was like the best part of it, was bonding with her. But everything else was basically like flushing me constantly. Like, so I missed the first day of sets. I missed Gorillaz. I missed seeing The Weeknd. I missed Metro Boomin's set. I only saw Offset at the end. I saw Metro Boomin's last set. I it was woo. So skip to Saturday. The day that I saw Bad Bunny on Friday.
Okay.
Bad Bunny is a goddamn entertainer. He's a real entertainer, bro.
Yeah.
He knows how to perform. He knows how to do a full set. Like during his set, he did some slow tracks to make sure everybody was still vibing out with it. It was dope. He had a older gentleman out there playing guitar, and he had some real authentic, Latin music going on with the full band at a certain point. Brought out another band. I don't know the name of it. It was dope. He even had 2 stages. You know how Travis Scott will do one stage in the front and then a stage in the middle so that he can kind of like bounce between. He had these like jet skis rigged on a track so that he could float out there into the crowd and like go to the backstage. It was super cool, man.
What the fuck?
It was a vibe. Bad Bunny did great.
On jet skis?
On jet skis on a track out to the middle of the thing where it was like palm trees in the middle of the crowd, and there was like a little stage out there, and he just did a set out there and was like crushing it, and then he took the jet skis back to the main stage. It was dope. He did his thing.
Wow.
He did his thing. Second night's opener, or the second night's headliner, was Calvin Harris.
Oh my God.
That was cool. But I will admit, it's not my scene.
That makes sense.
It's not my scene. I fuck with the contributions that he's made to the musical community.
Yeah.
But there was a point during the set, multiple points during the set, where the crowd went, ooh, 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 unironically. Like they weren't, there was no irony in their voice. They were not joking. They were like, ooh, ooh. They were like dead ass. And I just, there's a certain level of cringe that I can handle. You know what I mean? And that surpassed it. That being said, it was cool. I personally, this is going to sound crazy, but I skipped Blink-182.
What?
I did. I just didn't fucking care, bro. I'm sorry. Like, and look, this isn't to say that I don't know that they're legends. This isn't to say that I don't look up to Travis Barker and his contributions to the rock world and the rap world and the whole musical world in its entirety. His contributions to Willow's career, his contributions to everything that he's done. Not only that, but Tom DeLonge's contributions to the alien UFO community, the UAP community, as they're actually.
We've talked about this.
Tom DeLonge has given a lot to the world. He's the reason, everyone, that you know that UFOs exist for a fact. He's the reason that happened. So shout out Tom the goddamn Long. He's a goat. This is not to say that the stage wasn't filled with goats. It's just Garnet came to see Frank Ocean. And right. I couldn't get over it. And not only that, but I don't have a catalog of Blink-182 music in my head. And at that point, I had sat through almost 2 straight days of artists I just don't know their music. Like, I only went to see Frank Ocean. And I was not the only one who only went to go see Frank Ocean. There were some Parisian girls behind me who were like, they were talking about Frank. You know what I mean? It was like, bro, people came from out of the country. People came from out of the state. And the rest of the lineup, no smoke to anyone who performed. My favorite set was Remy Wolf. There were other people who were there who did great jobs. Wow. My nigga, I didn't know anyone's full set, and I only would have known Frank Ocean's full set.
Right.
And he didn't show up.
Ugh. Yuck.
So that's how Coachella went.
I mean, like, God, dude. The whole Frank thing. I mean, you know about the his brother and everything like that. You know?
Absolutely. It's a tragedy, man. It's terrible.
Yeah, I don't know why. The one thing I was kind of thinking is like, I don't know why he would agree to do something if he wasn't ready for it. You know what I mean? Did you watch the video of his performance?
No, I watched.
You haven't watched it?
I watched him talk about his brother and going to the show with Taco, at his Coachella experience with Taco and his brother.
Yeah.
Watching Ray Shremmerd. I heard him rambling.
Yeah.
But I didn't really. I was so disappointed. I'm still so disappointed that I don't want to see it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna take it from me, take it. You know what I mean? Like, we have this world now where we can still get things that weren't given to us because of the internet.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm like, nah, I'm not even gonna take this. I'm not even getting it. I don't want it. You know what I mean? I don't want it.
Man, that's a shame, bro. That's a serious shame.
I don't know. It's okay. It taught me that I missed music more than I thought.
Yeah.
You know, I've been performing and creating music for 15 years and stopped recently, and it's nice to know that I still love it. But it was heavy, man. Heavy, bro. Heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see any coverage of Rolling Loud Thailand?
No, I was going to ask you, compared to other festivals, I mean, how do you think it held up being there in person? It was in California, right?
Yeah. It was in Indio, California. I'd say compared to other festivals, well, that's the thing. It's like, you got to think about what festival we're going to here. Like, I went to Camp Flog Gnaw, right? And we both went to Pharaoh's, right? And Pharaoh's would be, we could call Pharaoh's a festival of sorts, right?
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So it's like, when it comes to festivals, you have to think about the people who they're trying to attract. And the Coachella crowd is not my crowd. I'll give you an example. A girl who looked to be about 18, 19, she had on Air Force Ones, baggy blue jeans that had holes in the jeans.
Yeah.
She had on a white tank top and had a binky in her mouth.
And then a fitted cap, a 56 fitted cap on the top of her head, slanted sideways.
And a working beeper.
That was just too loud. It was just too loud.
And she came over with her little friends, and they all took pictures in front of this thing that I was sitting in front of. And they went off and took pictures somewhere else, and they went off and took pictures somewhere else, and they went off and took pictures somewhere else. And I kind of realized, like, a lot of people came for the photo op.
Yeah.
You know, even if Frank was going to be there. And this is coming from somebody who doesn't have social media. I don't have all that stuff. So I'm a little more able to recognize when people are just kind of like on their fucking phones. But oh my God, people were on their fucking phones. All people did was take pictures and like hump their cameras. It was exhausting. So then you got to think about Camp Flog Gnaw's crowd, right? So Camp Flog Gnaw, you have people coming out because they're excited to see Tyler.
Yeah.
And they also know everyone else on the docket because they're in Tyler's sphere, right? So it's like you have a sphere of music that was created like Astroworld. People are going to Astroworld because they know they might see Don Toliver. They might see Shaq West do Mo Bamba. They might see the sphere that Travis Scott has around him. So
is Astroworld still a thing? Is that still a thing?
I don't know. I have no clue. I know it was there as an example in my head, but I can't imagine it's still running.
Yeah, I hope not.
I'd hope not. Honestly, they don't get that anymore. That's not okay. They can't do that no more. That's just got to be done. And then you have the Pharaoh's crowd where it's like we're coming for this specific experience, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to people, I fit most snugly in Camp Flog Gnaw because I know there's a wide range of people and there's a sphere of people that I'm interested in going to see.
Yeah.
Because when I got to Coachella, I was sitting there. There was a moment where I laid on the grass, and I was out in the grass at a Bjork concert. Bjork.
Like somebody that you used to know? Or no, that's somebody
No,
else, right?
no. Bjork is like orchestral pop. It's not for me. It's not for me.
Is that the whistle song, Junk?
I don't even know, dog. I have done such a good job avoiding that group that I don't even know if it's a group or a person, to be completely honest with you. I've done a stellar job avoiding that shit. But I was laying in the grass, right? Listening to a set of somebody making music that I had never heard before. I mean, it was like 9:25. I was just worn out. I was like, fuck, bro. Like, you ever been to a show where you don't know the music?
Yes.
It feels
a little
like
exhausting.
It's exhausting, and it feels like you're part of a conversation that you're not actually part of.
Yeah.
It's like you're standing in between two people that are talking to each other. You know, you're privy to an intimate vibe that you're not allowed to enter. I think that's enough metaphors, but
give me another one. And another one. No. He's trying to go on a metaphor nation. Like, yo, that's crazy.
I got like
no, but yeah, and they're always trying to invite you in the conversation because when you're at a festival or for a certain person or not, like a certain show, it's like, you know, they want you to be a part of it.
Yeah. And you also feel guilty about spending money to be there and be a part of something that you don't even want to be there for. And not only that, but there's this underlying, I love music, I should be loving this, but I don't know what's like going on. You know what I mean?
Yourself into feeling
straight up,
guilt.
Straight up, dude. It was awful, dude. It was like it was rough. So,
dude, I can't believe that, man.
Yeah, I had a really rough time at Coachella, man. Again, the only good thing was hanging out with my homie. That's why you have friends. You know?
Yeah. That's why you have friends, for sure. Well, what was your favorite set design, though?
I'd say the one that I felt the most was Dominic Fikes. And that's because I really like bare bones shit. He basically was like, yo, set up the band, and then put cameras everywhere, and I'll just be cute. And that's pretty much what he did. He just like they put a camera inside the guitar, and he
oh my god,
he would like show up like in the frame and be like,
seriously,
and all the chicks would be like, ah! They would freak out, bro, every time he did that shit. You know. God, but I just liked how simple it was. He also had like this, you know, the blinking signs on the side of the road. Yeah. He had one of those that like blinking signs that just said like a bunch of corny shit, like believe in yourself. It wasn't that corny, but it was like,
you can do it.
It was knocking on the door. You know what I mean? It was like, it was right next door to "You got it, honey." You know.
Make the day.
And then
yours.
he started talking about his own feces and stuff. I don't know. I liked Labyrinth.
What?
It got weird. You know, it got weird. I left. I was like,
he got talking about feces.
He was like, dude, I peed in a bottle on the way here, And I should have saved it because it just looked fucking beautiful, man. I've been drinking so much water. Anyways, here's the next song.
Wow.
And that was like my cue.
See, that's the kind of stuff that you don't see on the videos.
That's the stuff that you have to watch an hour and a half long set to see. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You got to sit through it.
What was the worst performance? Other than Frank for not being there.
He doesn't count. He doesn't exist. The worst performance.
I mean, they have
That's a tough one.
Because they have to all be pretty good because they're at Coachella, you know?
I mean, you'd think. Okay. So the best and the worst were DJ sets, right? So the best one was Kenny Beats, because Kenny Beats came out there and tore it up, dude. I saw his whole set. He played "Toxic" by Britney Spears. That nigga was fucking it up, bro. He was like, he was smashing it, bro. He went ape shit. And then at the end, he was like, yo, thanks for letting me play whatever the fuck I want. And everybody was like, yeah. He's like, believe in yourself, bro. Kenny Beats. I'm out.
I'm out, dude.
Kenny. So he did that. And then the worst set was this dubstep set I stumbled upon. And I don't know the names of these fellas. And even if I did know, I wouldn't share it. But they were standing next to each other. They seemed to be some kind of dubstep band. And one of the guys was like deep 30s, early 40s, fitted hat on, like bubble vest.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Binky.
No binky.
Air Force Ones.
Different chick, bro. Different chick. And next to him was this guy who like looked like he either buys or sells meth. One or the other. Oof. More on the buying side. And
I'm gonna user.
So he was like, they were doing their set, and
oh God.
The Jesse Pinkman character had this like back and forth. He had this back and forth kind of thing going on, and it was like but it was all chest. Like he's like and then he'd be like, hold on, let me put the camera down here so you can see my boards. He's like, and then he'd like rip it. He'd
rip it. He'd just rip it off.
He'd rip right into it. Like, and then it, like, blah, 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 blah. It was just like, it was deeply silly, bro. And it wasn't meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were really trying to go 8. What's up, baby? What's up, bro? They were trying to go 8, bro, and it just did not. It didn't. That was the worst set.
That is funny.
I'd say after that was Labyrinth, and not anything that he did. It was just so cramped. The stage that he was performing at was it was like Remy Wolf and Labyrinth performed at the same stage, if that gives you any idea of how small that stage was. Yeah. No smoke to Remy, but she's just not that big right now.
Yeah.
And that stage could perfectly fit her, so it was like a perfect small vibe. It was a lot of fun. Everybody was comfortable in there. It was dope. But like Labyrinth, he scored Euphoria. Like, come on. Drake executive produced the whole thing. Like, come on, guys. Like,
oh my
he should be performing at least like a bigger stage. So that was frustrating because me and Emily went over there and we couldn't get through the crowd. I got so uncomfortable. She got super uncomfortable. We couldn't get through the crowd. It was so thick to see this guy, you know, and she's not 6'2". So she was like, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's not, you know. Yeah. Not to say that she didn't mosh. I saw Suicide Boys perform. That was interesting. It was interesting for sure. Yeah.
What was your favorite part of the Suicide Boys?
The fans. The fans, hands down.
Are they going stupid?
They were going ape shit. I mean, like, they were heavily prompted to go ape shit. Like, one of the guys was like, look, man, this ain't no Bad Bunny show, man. Open that fucking pit. And he was like,
open that fucking
pit. Coachella.
Coachella.
He kept doing that. He's like, Coachella. It was like, it was a vibe, bro. And then the fans were like, let's fucking go. Like, they kept turning up more and more. By the time we got to the end of the set, like, all the pits were open. They did a wall of death. Like, it was a vibe.
That's crazy.
I just, like, I didn't know any of the music. You know what I mean? It comes back to my main point of, like, show up for your fans, bro. Like, show up for your fans.
Yeah,
you know?
Frankie Oceans with the ice rink. What about the ice rink, bro? Huh?
I haven't seen it. I saw today that TMZ posted what it looked like. I didn't see it. I haven't seen it. I saw it while I was pulling up the thing earlier to talk about it. So I haven't seen it. No. Man, I heard about it.
That's just so crazy. I saw that he like hired like a bunch of hockey players to
really
skate around.
I heard there were people that were walking around him because they were supposed to be skating around him, but I didn't know they were hockey players. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's a shame, man. Show up for your fans. Dog, like, if you sprained your leg, like, I get it, bro. Like, people get injured and shit happens. You're not a hockey player, my nigga. Like, you're not a hockey player, bro. Tyler, the Creator, did a whole tour in a cast, in a leg cast, bro. Grab a chair. They have those now. Look, check this out.
Yeah.
I can afford one on my budget, and I don't have Frank Ocean money. So get a goddamn chair, bro. Sit down on stage and sing. Give us something.
Yeah,
I just,
well, you know. Yeah, I don't know what the world, bro. I wish you would watch the. I understand why you wouldn't, but I wish you would watch his performance because.
You watch it all the way through?
I watched a lot of it, but not.
What'd you think?
Through, no.
Was it good?
No.
Was it bad or was it just not good?
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was like the whole thing that bothered me about it was that it seems like he's I don't know if he's walked away from how he felt when he made that music, but it seems like maybe he's at a lower state in his life than when he made that music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he was just like, I don't know. I saw this one clip of him like rapping, I think Nights or something like that. And it was just like, it's like, dude, like he was like doing the thing that everybody does. You know what I mean?
What, where I heard he was doing that, where he was like kind of like doing the rapper thing where you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's been revered as being somebody who doesn't do what everybody does.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole thing. Yeah. It's the whole reason I bought the ticket, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I would buy a ticket for Kanye West. I used to want to buy a ticket for Kanye West and Frank Ocean. Those were the only two that could get me out of the house. And now I have nobody to get me out of the house, bro. Literally, like, I was talking to my roommate about that. Yeah, I think it was like 2 days ago. I was like, bro, there's no reason for me to leave the house. Who am I gonna go see? The Weeknd? Maybe I'll go see the Weeknd. But I mean, I wouldn't.
Would be crazy.
I wouldn't go broke to go see the Weeknd. You know what I mean? I wouldn't spend multiple thousands of dollars. I wouldn't upend my life to go see this shit because I know it'll only happen once in my life. You know what I mean? Like, That's why I went to see the Donda shit, because I knew it was never gonna happen again. That's why I went to go see Frank Ocean at Coachella, because I knew it was never gonna happen again, and it never happened. So it's
yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, okay, so versus your Coachella experience versus, I don't know, let's just say the Richmond house show scene. You having more fun at Richmond house shows or more fun at Coachella?
I had way more fun at Richmond house shows. I had way more fun.
That's so weird.
But the thing is about Richmond house shows is that there was this community of fear.
Yeah.
And like there was always this worry, and it was because of our age. We were young. You know what I mean? Like we were having a bunch of young fun. We were like in our early teen or late teens and 20s, and you know what I mean? Like it was like fun times to be running around doing shit and smoking weed. And I mean, we didn't smoke weed. We don't smoke weed. But there was like,
I don't even know what that is.
I've never in my life. But there was just a lot of fun shit that we were doing. But it was all stuff that could get you in trouble. And that's every Richmond show.
Scary.
You know what I mean? It's scary. And it's like without that element of fear, kind of like me and Zuri went to the Live Love ASAP Rocky tour, right?
Ooh.
It was crazy, bro. It was crazy, bro.
Damn.
It was fucking stupid, bro. It was fire.
Woo.
And I mean, Peso live, Brand New Guy live.
I mean, come on.
It was stupid, bro. It was stupid as fuck.
Come on, bro.
It was
I would
a vibe.
go crazy for that today.
My nigga, like, it's the dream, bro. Honest to God. I didn't know I was living in the best times. You don't know until they're past. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so we went to that show, and it was like scary in that bitch, bro. It was straight niggas, because like white people hadn't heard of ASAP Rocky yet.
Oh my God. All right, could you imagine? I mean, gosh.
I can't. Yeah. He would not be Frank Ocean if white people hadn't heard of him. But
put it on a sticker and send it out.
Oh God, bro. But yeah, that show was scary as fuck. But it was fun scary. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like people were moshing. It was the first time I had ever been in like a real mosh pit where like I was worried for my life. It was fire. Like I loved it. You know?
See, I've never done like a mosh pit before. I don't
really.
I don't think I'm equipped for that kind of thing.
It's
you ever
scary,
seen the
bro.
videos of the guys that like take it a little too serious?
100%. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I saw one of those guys at Cello, bro. I saw one of those guys at Coachella, dude. He was lit, bro. He was lit. Swinging, bro. Swinging.
Just like a bull. Just like
bro, I was like on the curve of the circle. I was like, I'm here's the curve. I was like, ooh. Let me stand a little back from this nigga because he's wiling, bro.
I saw this. I saw a couple videos of Coachella. There's like this tower there. Was that the bathrooms?
Are you talking about like the rainbow kind of thing?
Yeah.
Nah, it was just a photo op. Literally, it was just for people to take pictures in. You walk up it and walk down it. It was just to look. It was just to take pictures in front of and inside of.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And people kept telling me, like, when you go to Coachella, it's going to be an influencer frenzy. I thought they were bullshitting, man, but they were dead fucking serious, bro.
It's like an influencer festival.
Yes. It's there for you to take pictures at. Everything there was, like, set up, so if you take a picture in front of it, it looks good. It was creepy.
That is so Black Mirror fucking weird.
It was,
shit.
yeah. It was exactly what it felt like. Exactly. It was rare that people were there to like listen to the music. You know what I mean? Because like people were either filming it or like taking pictures of it. It was creepy. But like the sets that I went to were vibey. Like the Remy Wolf one was vibey. Like niggas were not on their phones until their favorite song came on, and then they're like ruining their moment to make sure they get a video of it.
I hate that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the time we live in, man.
Yeah.
It's the time we live in. I want to say, go ahead.
I think that hopefully, well, I hope that people will outgrow that shit because, you know what I mean? You got to live in the moment. What were you going to say?
There's two things. There's this new wave of course, influencers, but they're promoting getting off the phone. People are like using flip phones right now. And there's this like new wave of like fake phones. Yeah. They're like phones that are like not actually smart. Yeah, but they're just phones, and they're like made for nowadays, so they can have 4G, but they're like dumb. You know, they only have like 3 apps, and it's like the GPS, and the GPS is dog shit. It's just,
that actually sounds nice.
It looked really cool, but I got really bad reviews about it. Like, I think they still need to work it out. But I'll send you the videos of it, or send you the pictures of it. They look really cool. I thought about getting one, and they're like $129.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love watching the YouTube videos of people just like going out into the world with that shit. Just like have you seen this shit? You know what I mean? Love that shit. Love that.
The second thing I was going to say is now that Zencaster is the feds, we only have 4 minutes left.
Well, yeah, that's all right. I think that we're pretty much, I mean, Coachella is a influencer influenza. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, dude, influencing other people, you just be yourself, and that's gonna happen anyways. You know what I mean? Like,
it's gonna happen, bro. It took me really long. I figured it out this year, man, to do me, but I also didn't know what me was for a while.
Hey, amen, brother. Hey, fucking man, dude.
I didn't know what me was. So
that's Amenskis right there. That's
Amenskis.
That's Amenskis. Hell yeah. So, I think next week we'll probably do the fucking Daniel Caesar.
Daniel Caesar, man.
I guess we should probably pick some songs here quickly.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
You got any songs you've been listening to every day? You want me to hear?
Honestly, I have a track for you.
Okay.
Actually, do you want more rappy or more bouncy?
Give me bouncy this time.
Okay, so the song is Downtown by Klaus Johann Grob.
Klaus.
Klaus. Listen to you can either do the extended version or the short version. I like the extended version. It's a long track, but it's a vibe.
Okay. I am going to... Yeah. Okay. You get to choose between two songs. One is called Sound Good, and the other one is Brandy Aaliyah.
Spell the second one.
The second one is Brandy Aaliyah, like the people, and the first one is Sound Good.
Let's go with the first one.
All right. Sound Good by Pink Sifu. And
no.
Get shit on. And get shit on. It's Sound Good by B Kool-Aid. B period Kool-Aid with a dash in between cool and aid. Spelled regularly.
Hold on. You said Sound Good by...
Yeah. Sound Good's one word. No. Sound Good is one word. It should pop up.
How do you spell Kool-Aid? Koolaid.
No. Cool.
I found it.
There it is.
Oh, it's got a hell of a lot of niggas on this bitch. God.
That's how they do it. Yeah. They got some people from Richmond too. Yeah.
Ooh, I like it so far.
Yeah.
All right, I'm a peep. Ooh, we got 1
All
minute.
right. Get lobed, you dumb motherfuckers.
You fucking... Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the special edition of talking shit about Coachella with us.
Amen, bro. And thank you, Miles, for thinking of this. I needed to vent, and I feel like I got it out. I feel like I got some of it out.
I figured as much.
You know what I mean? I had to get that off my fucking chest. And I talked to my sister about it and a lot of people about it, but I need to get it out into the world. How I felt about
it's
it.
out into the
what I
world.
mean?
Let it off, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Minsky's.
Yeah, straight up. Oh, wow. All right. It says you can finish this recording, but you won't be able to access your files. Oh, shit. Hold up. All right, I'm going to stop it. Bye.
Bye. Oh, my God.
Yo. They were like, go ahead. Keep going, nigga. Keep
going. See what happens. See what happens, nigga. We gonna fuck your shit right on up. Yeah.
They just finna fuck my shit up. I always forget that shit is still on, bro.